Yeah, they're both going to be playing the same part of the lane. Jeff Lizzi looking for a title he hasn't seen in over 8 years. And what a great way to start.
Well, Randy, he did not miss in that left lane in his first match.
That's right. I'm sorry, Ron. He struck every ball on the left lane.
And now here's Ryan Shafer.
And, you know, like we've seen in previous matches, looks like the right lane's the tougher of the two lanes. Ryan gets his choice of where he wants to finish, picks the left lane to finish on. Now, the defending champion.
Everybody has had problems with that 10 pin on that right lane.
Yeah, but you know, that's all right. That's a good shot to start off with. Notice the deep inside angle of Ryan Shafer, and look at this power. That ball going from the middle of the lane all the way out to about the 7th board, ripping back, leaving a ring in 10. He switches to a ball that goes much straighter. He's going to flatten this out and throw it straight and hard. It's a slide. All right.
Well, prior to winning last year here in Las Vegas, he held the tour's record for most money earned without having a title, and he told us that Las Vegas win was a huge relief. He called it the monkey off his back.
Yeah, you know, after he won, he started to believe in his talent. He believes that he can win, and he belongs out here, and that was the biggest thing for him.
He's 2-9 last year on television in finals, but the 2 wins, he was the #1 seed. He did not lose when he was the top seed. Looking at the pins again.
This ball comes in light and leaving an unusual spare, the 4-8, and the problem with this spare is it's very choppable. You want to make sure that you cover both pins with the ball. Ryan is a good spare shooter, and this should be a problem for him.
You know, we heard him talking on the feature about the high school players to pick up the spares. He said after his rookie year, it was a rude awakening, and that's one thing he had to learn how to do, is pick up the spares.
Yeah, well, you know, early in his career, Ryan had the big strike ball and the big hook, but he was real wild. 10 strikes for Lizzi in his last match, only 1 open frame, converted 1 of the splits, and his score was a big factor, 2 40s. What a great shot. You see that ball peel back from the right side of the lane. 6-pin going to the wall and doing the job. Deep inside angle, a little bit further right than Ryan Shafer's ball. Look at the rotation. That is pure power from a guy who likes to do a lot of weightlifting, and he likes it.
Golf and tennis also part of Jeff Lizzi's hobbies. Going to the ball that matches his wife's outfit.
Good call so far. Strike here for 22-pin lead.
Come on!
Oh, yeah. That ball is dead flush.
Well, one of the things when you and I were talking about Jeff Lizzi, and you stressed to all of us a number of occasions that his mental attitude is his strong point.
It sure is, and that's the difference between Jeff Lizzi now and Jeff Lizzi of yesterday. And look at that ball. That you can't throw it any better than that. And here's the cheering section. Watch their reaction. Oh, yeah, that's a reaction coming from 2 people that knows what it's like to strike for a living.
Ryan Shafer, who bowled so well yesterday, won 12 of 16 matches, averaged over 230. Interesting style, uses his top hand.
Yeah, his setup is very unusual. He likes to get his hand on top of the ball and put all the weight into his right hand. Keeps the feel of the weight of the ball in his hand throughout the entire swing.
Last year's victory took the desperation out of his game. Said not worrying anymore about being on TV. He knows it'll come.
He really gets up underneath it, and when he gets to the bottom of the swing with his hand in that position, he can really put the stuff to it. Wow, did you see the action there?
Had some serious moves.
That ball was even further right than the shot before on that lane and just ripped back, carried a Wally. He's back in action. Look at how far out that ball went to the 5th board and just splattered him. And he's running it out, and he goes, all right, we're back in the game. It's game on now. I got me my double.
There you go. Like Walter Williams Jr., he's working with new equipment, which has been an adjustment for him.
Yeah, but, you know, and funny about Ryan, we'll get to that in a minute after the shot.
Never had a chance.
Never got the ball far enough right. Leaves the 310. He made this in the last game. And obviously right now this is something that he doesn't want to have an open frame. Watch this ball just hooking high. Never really got it far enough right.
He was working on a triple. And the fourth will remain open for Jeff Lizzi.
All right, well, you know what? It's an open frame. He's only down by 2. Needs to regroup on the good lane. You know, these conditions being as tough as they are, the last game that he bowled 240s, phenomenal. 243, phenomenal game. Given the circumstances with the conditions being so brutal, he needs to now suck it up. It's gut check time.
Scores have been low the whole week.
Peel. All right, great shot. Coming back off after that open frame. Now, alluding back to Ryan. Ryan did go through an equipment change. I said he struggled. Take a look at the strike by Jeff Lizzi. See, he got that ball further right. That ball's dead flush. Took Ryan a couple of weeks to learn his new equipment. Tough to do at home when you're bowling on the league shot where every ball looks about the same. Coming on tour, these balls are going every which way. That ball's dead flush.
Well, he said he was more tentative because of the new equipment. Well, one of the hot topics in the bowling world these days is the new American Bowling Congress Sport League program. Sport bowling is being offered to those bowlers who wish to compete on the most challenging of lane conditions like we have right here. The PBA will be an active participant with the ABC in promoting this program. Look for Sport League starting in your community this fall.
I said to Ryan, you know, it only took you 3 weeks. You're leading the tournament again. He says, yeah, but Mike always using new equipment. It only took him 2.
Always competing, isn't it?
He's great. You know, and Ryan's actually struggling a little bit on the left lane, which
that's interesting.
You know, we kind of feel that that's the good lane. I think the players feel the same thing. He's been coming in light every shot. He struck with the same kind of hit in the last frame. This one just doesn't quite catch enough of the head pin. He's leaning and he wants these. Oh, come on. Oh, all right.
You think with the loft he has on his ball, this would be an advantage for him.
Yeah, I think he just needs to start really getting on it and making that thing hook back.
Well, Shafer gets the spare, and he has an 11-point lead over Jeff Lizzi, but there are still a lot of frames to be bowled. We'll have him after this.